What's up, YouTube? So today I picked up some old school Rockford Fosgate Power 10s. They are the RFR 1410 4 ohm. And today we're going to clean them and I'll show you what's going on. So these were actually a lot filthier. They had a lot of mold on them from being in a moist environment. The kid that sold them to me did clean them up a little bit. So we have a lot of just needs to be buffed out, but here we have a lot of pitting. So we're going to try to clean them up. I did test them. So as you can see, they're the RFR 1410s. And they ohm out at 3.7. And that is 3.6, 3.7 as well. All right, so let's clean them up. So the products that I'm going to use: some soap, paper towel, blaster, the finest steel wool that I can get, and then to polish it up, I'm going to use the Meguiar's. It's like Armor All. And then to get into the grooves of the surround, old toothbrush. So I put some PB Blaster on this cloth. Just going to soak it in. I'm going to try to do this in real time. They said on YouTube that the quadruple zero will not scratch. So let's see what happens. So after about a minute, it looks pretty shiny. So let's dry it off and see what happens. It's pretty decent. So that's the before and after. All right, so let's do the other side. I'm just going to do one side. The first sub was pretty bad. All right, so I did do half. It does have some ultra fine scratches that are hard to tell, but I just kept buffing it, and you can see your reflection pretty damn well. So next up, I wet a towel, use some Ultra Dawn. I'm going to clean this part. After that, then we're going to clean the cone. So I went ahead and dried it, dried the boots, and to pick up a lot of dirt. So next up is adding Meguiar. This is like Armor All. So I wiped off everything because it was like had like a white film on it. I did get stuff on the magnet, so all I did was buff it around in the same direction. You can see how even shinier it is now. I'll do the same thing on this side. Just take off the excess. I used to sell subs on on eBay. I actually still do. I just sold a whole bunch that I was just collecting. You see how much comes off. And then just do that. This reflection is so nice. It did leave some fine marks, but they're unavoidable, I guess. See if I can see myself. Hello. What's up, YouTube? Oh, I forgot to show you guys. Minimal spider sag. It's got a tiny bit, but not much. It's kind of hard to, not a lot at all. All right, so next up, I just wet some more towels. The part that I hate is that when you go to see subs, they're always filthy right in this little crevice. I may have to get a Q-tip in there. All right, so I just went around. That's how much dirt I have. Next up is in here. This is some sort of paper treated cone that picks up anything that brushes up against it, as far as like a paper towel or a cloth towel. I'm just trying to clean as much as I can. There's no punctures in either of these, which is really nice. And then you just get in there again. This part did come off, but that's fine because I'm going to order some new ones. So just take a towel. It's hard to do this one-handed. Just start trying. There's a crease here. Sometimes I miss it right here, and then there's a crease right there too. Anyway, when I used to sell subs on eBay, I always detail the subs because I always got more money for them if I detail them. You can smell the mold on these things. Fold this over, get in there. There's a little speck of dirt right in there. That drives me insane. So with minimal elbow grease, here's the clean one, and still here's the dirty one. Time to clean up. quick once over, getting into that groove right here. And then over here again. I have it on this towel, so I can do this one-handed for you guys. Gross. Now to clean in this little section. The problems with these subs is that they tend to lift up. Like I said, I'm going to get another one, so corks around from Springfield Speaker. So I really had to scrub this part again on this subwoofer because after I dried it, I noticed that there was still some dirt there. These subs are really built well. These were made back in '96. And they really hold together. These do not come unglued like the Infinities or some of the other brands that are known to come undone. The Alpine, the first generation Alpine Type Rs. So here we are, nice and clean. We're about almost 13 minutes into it. And I try to do it in real time, so maybe we have about 15, 16 minutes invested. As you can see, yeah, see, that's the part that came off. Next up, the last part, Meguiar's. All right, so I did the right one in Meguiar's. Now to do the left. So just one spray on the cloth. Get into all the little nooks. I'm telling you, man, detailing subs, if you're going to put them on eBay, that's the ticket. It really makes a huge difference. Okay, we're done. This is awesome. Now to go online and buy this cork, and then I have to make a box for these. So just to show you, I did make a prototype box. This is 1.75. It's a 3-inch port times 7, and it's supposed to be times 8, so I totally made this wrong. But these are for my Near Mint RFR 1812. And I say Near Mint because the magnets are awesome. There's no scratches on them. Or maybe like one or two, but you can't really see it. Anyway, it does have a puncture in one of the surrounds, but I don't want to flip them over. All right, guys. Well, thanks for keeping me company for almost 15 minutes. This is what I normally do when I buy subs. I'm glad I bought these. And now to see what else I can buy. All right, so leave comments below if there's different products that you use to detail these subs. By all means, let me know. Thank you.